He knew that after the death of the king, he would have to ascend the throne and take on the responsibility of ruling the kingdom. Despite the differences in their paths, the brothers' promise remained strong, and they continue to be a support for each other in their life journeys. Shortly, Hayk falls in love with a girl named Soz, unaware that Rusa also harbors feelings for her. Soz is the daughter of Nain, one of the maids working in the palace. Since childhood, the brothers and Soz have been very close, always spending a lot of time together. Upon learning about Hayk's feelings, Soz joyfully accepts his proposal, unaware of Rusa's feelings for her. This fact saddens Rusa, but he tries not to show his emotions to his brother and expresses only happiness for them. After some time, Rusa also discovers his feelings and finds his soulmate in the daughter of the commander Monty, Epage. Soon after, Rusa and Epage decide to unite their lives in marriage. A lavish wedding takes place, celebrated with grandeur and joy, with kings from all kingdoms in attendance. Hayk and Soz enthusiastically share in Rusa's happiness, participating in the dances and joining the festive atmosphere. In the finale of the wedding, when all the guests are in a festive mood and energy for dancing is running low, the singer Elatra takes the stage. Her voice fills the air, creating an atmosphere of magic, and the love song she performs seems to reflect what lies in Hayk's heart. Her melody penetrates every soul, as if narrating about tenderness, joy, and the power of love. In this moment, when the tired legs of the guests find reprieve and their gazes are focused on the music, Elatra creates something special, adding enchantment to this pivotal moment in their lives. Taking Soz's hand, Hayk invites her to dance. At the end of the song, when the guests' delight reaches its peak, Hayk, holding Soz's hand, goes down on one knee, and with love in his eyes, he proposes to her. At this moment, the air is filled with the magic of love and joy, creating an unforgettable moment in their lives. The wedding venue falls silent, awaiting Soz's response. However, Soz doesn't keep them waiting for long. She agrees without hesitation. Hayk, feeling excitement and joy, embraces her, kisses her, and whispers in her ear, "For the rest of our lives." In that moment, time seems to freeze, and the promise becomes an indelible note of happiness in their shared journey. The entire hall fills with loud claps and applause, but the happiest individuals in this moment are King Raphael and Queen Lasma. Seeing the happiness of their sons is incomparably important to them. Hayk then asks his parents and brother to bless his union with Soz. Naturally, Hayk's request doesn't go unanswered, and they joyfully express their blessings. Thus, the conclusion of the wedding unfolds with even more grandeur and joy, emphasizing family unity and harmony in this special moment of happiness. Some time passes, a regular day, and everyone gathers around the singing tree, awaiting the return of King Raphael. But this time, Electra begins to sing a very sad and touching song. Sensing something amiss, the sons run to meet the king and see that all the leaders stand with bowed heads, looking at them with sad eyes. There is a heavy atmosphere in the air, full of anxiety and uncertainty. The king once again battled the evil monster, but this time he himself was mortally wounded. The last hours of his life were filled with struggle and courage, but the terrible injuries crept towards an inevitable end. Grief enveloped the royal palace, and the sons, standing nearby, watched as the great king fought with fate. Knowing that time was running out, a few minutes before his death, the king calls his sons to him to speak with them one last time. The brothers enter his room with teary eyes, and kneeling by the bed, they say, "We hear you, our dear father. My journey is coming to an end, and I want you to fulfill my last wish. You must always be together, protect each other, and confront any evil, even the one that may arise within you. Remain true to each other and don't let anyone take that from you. Only then can you save your lives, the kingdom, and those you love," says the king, looking at his sons with sad eyes. "Promise me that you will fulfill my final request," he concludes with a firm tone. "We promise, father," exclaimed the sons without hesitation. Hearing this, the king smiles, peacefully closes his eyes, and descends into an eternal sleep. Their promise becomes an integral part of their destiny, and the love and guidance of their father remain with them, reminding them of what it means to be a united family. The death of King Raphael was a tragic loss for the magical world, and his departure left a void that was difficult to fill. He was loved and revered as a hero and a true leader. Following his departure, the eldest son, Rusa, ascends to the throne. Some time passes, and Rusa's wife, Epage, gives birth to a child. The joyous occasion is overshadowed by tragedy, as the childbirth is difficult and Epage passes away after giving birth. This event deeply affects the king, triggering changes within him. Grief and the loss of his beloved wife transform him from a gentle and kind leader into an aggressive and closed individual. This harrowing experience also impacts Rusa's relationship with his brother. He becomes less tolerant, changes his perspectives, and distances himself from those close to him. Grief and loss lead to internal conflicts that manifest in his behavior and relationships with others. In the kingdom lived an exceptional sorcerer named Tyre, who not only served as an advisor but was also a close friend to King Raphael. His magical abilities and wisdom made him a key figure in the life of the kingdom. Tyre's advice was invaluable to the king, and his wise decisions helped strengthen the security and prosperity of the realm. Tyre also played a crucial role in uniting the sorcerers of the kingdom, creating a magical dome that served as protection against malevolent creatures, keeping them confined to the desolate lands.